Alright guys, quick video for you. I got a Ford E350 2009 with a 5.4 in it, and had a bad coil pack on number one cylinder. And in order to find that out, all I did was pull this off, put the connector back in, and put like a little screwdriver in here, and then lay it up against something metal, but barely touching the aluminum or something somewhere. Then start it up. Make sure you still have your spark plug in there and tightened. And see if there's any spark coming out of here. Now it should be nice and blue. Now if it's like orange, how this one was, the coil's bad. And to 100% diagnose it is a bad coil, go ahead and swap it with a different one. And then if the code changes, like this one was a P0301, and it was the front cylinder on the passenger side. It's number one cylinder on the passenger side, the very first one up front. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how the cylinders are numbered. So the connectors on here are a son of a gun. They're on the bottom side. So you have to pinch the bottom here and pull out. It really sucks because it's like 20 degrees out. And those connectors are like frozen. But anyway, when you get your new one, make sure you put a bunch of dielectric grease in here and shove it back on. This is a 7mm bolt, and you don't have to pump these little plastic bolts out here. These just unscrew, and then you pop these out, and then these here too, they just pop out. This whole cover will come off because you have to get under here to these bolts, and this plastic cover is kind of in the way. And you take those out, you loosen up your clamp, you pull this off to the side. Yours probably be different. You might have a Ford F-150 or something with this type motor in it. But in this, like I said, is like a van, and it's kind of hard to get in there. And you notice the fuel rail is in the way of the coil pack. I don't know if you can, should have taken this video when I had everything apart, but your coil pack is like right there. It's under this fuel rail, but you have enough room to take that bolt out, and this coil will just come this way, and you'll be able to pop it right out of there. No problem. The back ones might be a little bit harder. You might have to remove the fuel rail, but I didn't in this case for the number one cylinder here. But what I did is I took that coil pack out because I thought it was maybe an injector because the coil pack was firing, but it was just weak spark. So what I did was I changed it from cylinder 1 over here to cylinder number 5. Started the truck up. And all of a sudden, I got P0305, so I knew it was a bad coil pack. And since I think after 2007, if you read up about them, the spark plugs are like 3 different pieces or whatever, and they usually break off in the head. Well, after 2007, a certain month, I think, they stopped using those, and they put really a one-piece design, so you don't have to worry about them breaking off into the head. That's pretty much about it, really. I mean, it's a pain in the ass getting in here. But like I said, it's a van. And they got the doghouse in the back here, which I didn't need to take this off. But I thought I was going to have to take that fuel rail off. But as you can see down in here, here's another coil pack, and it's really close to that fuel rail. But actually, I think I could probably get that out. That's about as much room as I had over there. So yeah, you probably could just leave the fuel rail in, don't even touch it, and you can get all these coil packs off. Same way on this side. You got barely enough room, but it's doable. So, yeah, and I had this little OBD2 connector that I'm using for the phone here, my Android. And those are only like $7 on eBay, those little OBD2 connectors. So, yeah. That's how you replace a coil pack.